You know, Dak Prescott being called a long-shot MVP candidate this year might seem a bit harsh at first. After all, he's the heart and soul of the Cowboys' offense, and we've seen what he's capable of when everything clicks. But when you look at the bigger picture across the league, it's clear the MVP race is packed with some heavy hitters, quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and even emerging stars with flashy stats. So why is Dak still on that list? It's because of his leadership and consistency. He's the guy who pulls this whole team together, on and off the field. That veteran presence can't be overstated, especially with a roster aiming for a championship run. But the thing about MVPs is that it usually takes a standout season statistically or a story that captures the league's attention. Dak's numbers have often been solid, but not always spectacular compared to others. Plus, the Cowboys' offense is balanced, meaning Dak shares touches with Ezekiel Elliott and an emerging group of playmakers, which sometimes means his individual stats won't skyrocket. Still, he's got something else going for him: resilience. Remember the injuries, the doubters, and the pressure to perform? Every time, he bounces back stronger. That's the kind of narrative voters can't ignore. Now, some fans might ask, is Dak too steady to win MVP, or is there still a chance? Honestly, it's a bit of both. He's not the flashy, highlight reel guy every play, but he consistently makes the right decisions, leads the team, and keeps them in contention. If the Cowboys have a breakout year and Dak is the engine powering it, don't be surprised if his name gets serious consideration. What do you think? Can Dak pull off that surprise MVP run? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you're following every move of the Cowboys and want to stay ahead on all news, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We've got plenty more coming your way this season. Let's keep the conversation going and watch how Dak's story unfolds. You won't want to miss it. Ezekiel Elliott's role with the Cowboys has been a fascinating storyline over the last few years, and it's something every fan watches closely. Zeke's not just a running back, he's part of the team's identity. But lately, we've seen some changes, not just in his workload, but in how the coaching staff uses him. The reality is, his role has evolved from being the feature back to more of a complementary piece in an offense that's becoming more diverse and explosive. With guys like Tony Pollard stepping up and younger receivers making big plays, Zeke's touches might be fewer, but his impact is still huge. One thing that fans worry about is injuries. Zeke's had his share of bumps and bruises, and staying healthy is key if he wants to be a difference maker again. When he's on the field at full strength, his power running and ability to break tackles open up the offense and keep defenses honest. The Cowboys need that physical presence, especially in those short yardage and goal line situations. But beyond the stats, Zeke brings leadership and veteran savvy that can't be measured in yards or touchdowns. He's a locker room guy who pushes teammates and sets an example every day. Now here's a question for you. Do you think Ezekiel Elliott will still lead the Cowboys in rushing this season? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments below because it's an interesting debate. Some say Pollard could overtake him, while others believe Zeke still has plenty left to prove. Either way, this battle is one to watch as the season progresses. Before I forget, if you're enjoying this deep dive into the Cowboys' key players, be sure to smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know you want more content like this. We're all about keeping you in the loop on everything Cowboys, so if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe and turn on notifications. Trust me, you won't want to miss the upcoming breakdowns on the team's roster and game strategies. So, keep an eye on Zeke this year. Whether he's pounding the rock or leading by example, he's a crucial piece in Dallas's quest for another championship run. Cavante Turpin is one of those players who might not always grab the spotlight, but his impact is felt every time he's on the field. As a return specialist, his speed and agility make him a dangerous weapon for the Cowboys in special teams. It's not just about returning punts or kickoffs. It's about shifting momentum and giving the offense a better starting position. Turpin's ability to find seams and accelerate quickly puts a lot of pressure on opposing coverage units. That kind of field position advantage can make all the difference in close games. But Turpin isn't just a return guy. He's also starting to carve out a role in the offense, showing flashes as a receiver and a versatile threat. His quickness and elusiveness add a layer of unpredictability to Dallas's attack. For a team that's looking to diversify how they move the ball, having a guy like Turpin who can line up in multiple spots is valuable. Plus, his work ethic and willingness to contribute wherever needed have earned him respect from coaches and teammates alike. What do you think about Turpin's role this year? Is he going to be a game changer on special teams or even a breakout star in the offense? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear if you think he's one of the Cowboys' secret weapons heading into the season. And hey, if you're enjoying this breakdown and want to stay up to date on players like Turpin and everything Cowboys, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We've got plenty more insights coming that you don't want to miss. So keep your eyes peeled for Cavante Turpin. He might be the speedster who turns some heads and helps Dallas gain those critical yards and momentum swings this year. Looking at the bigger picture, the Cowboys' outlook for this season is a mix of excitement and some questions. Defensively, Matt Eberflus has been working hard to tighten things up, but there are still concerns, especially when it comes to stopping the run. The defense has made progress, but to truly contend for a championship, consistency will be key. On offense, the combination of Dak, Zeke, and emerging talents like Turpin gives the team a balanced attack that can keep opponents guessing. But it's not just about talent. It's about execution and staying healthy throughout the season. The coaching staff has a lot on their plate, too. Matt Eberflus is trying to build a defense that complements the offense and can perform under pressure. We've seen glimpses of that, but the Cowboys will need to shore up weak spots, especially in those crucial moments late in games. The offense will also have to avoid turnovers and make smart decisions to maximize scoring chances. Here's a quick poll for you. Do you think the Cowboys will make the playoffs this year? Yes or no? Cast your vote in the comments. It's always interesting to see what the fans think because this team definitely has the pieces, but it will come down to execution and maybe a little bit of luck. If you like these kind of team outlooks and want to keep the conversation going about Dallas Cowboys news, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any updates. Also, drop a like if you're feeling optimistic about the season ahead. The full Cowboys have a lot to prove, but with the right mindset and a little bit of everything clicking, this team can be a serious contender. So as we wrap up this deep dive into the Cowboys' latest news and player updates, it's clear there's plenty to be excited about, and some things to keep an eye on. Dak Prescott might be a long-shot MVP candidate, but his leadership and consistency could surprise us all if the Cowboys hit their stride. Ezekiel Elliott remains a crucial piece, whether he's leading the rushing attack or setting the tone in the locker room. And Cavante Turpin's speed and versatility add an important dynamic to both special teams and the offense. Looking ahead, the team's success will hinge on a few key factors: staying healthy, executing well on both sides of the ball, and finding that balance between veteran leadership and emerging talent. The coaching staff has a tough job, but with the pieces in place, there's definitely reason for optimism. This season could be one where the Cowboys show the league that they're not just contenders, but championship caliber. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your biggest expectations for the Cowboys this year? Who do you think will surprise us the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your opinions really help fuel these conversations and keep this community strong. If you've enjoyed this detailed look at the Cowboys and want to stay connected with the latest news, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. We're aiming to hit 15,000 subscribers soon, and every new fan helps us grow and bring you even more exclusive content. Thanks for hanging out and being part of this Cowboys journey. Keep watching, stay engaged, and I'll catch you in the next video where we'll break down more news and insights you won't want to miss.